In a quiet mountain village in Japan, a lonely old horse and a grieving young girl formed a bond so powerful that it would one day inspire an entire community and prove that love can heal even the deepest wounds. When everyone believed the old horse was too weak to survive another winter, one little girl refused to give up on him. Years later, the horse would repay her kindness in a way that left an entire village in tears. 8-year-old Hana had not smiled for almost a year. Ever since her father passed away from a sudden illness, the cheerful little girl from a small mountain village in Japan had become quiet and withdrawn. She rarely laughed and spent most of her days staring at the mountains outside her window. Her mother tried everything to help her heal, but nothing seemed to work. One cold autumn afternoon, Hana wandered to an abandoned stable near the edge of the village. There she found an old horse named Kage. His coat was dull with age, his body thin, and one of his legs carried an old injury. Yet what caught Hana's attention was the sadness in his eyes. It looked exactly like her own. When she approached him, Kage gently lowered his head and touched her shoulder with his nose. For the first time in months, Hana smiled. From that day forward, she visited him every afternoon. She brought apples and carrots and often sat quietly beside him. Sometimes she told him stories about her father. As months passed, a remarkable friendship grew. Whenever Hana felt lonely, Kage was there. Whenever she cried, he stood beside her. Slowly, Hana began smiling again. She laughed more, helped her mother at home, and enjoyed school once more. The villagers noticed the change. Many believed Kage had given the little girl her life back. One spring festival, Hana entered a village drawing contest. Instead of drawing the mountains or cherry blossoms like the other children, she drew Kage standing proudly beneath the morning sun. When the judges asked why she chose an old horse, Hana simply smiled. Because he helped me find happiness again. Her drawing won first place. But more important than the prize was the smile on her face, a smile many villagers thought they would never see again. From that day on, people began looking at Kage differently. He was no longer just an old horse living in a forgotten stable. He had become a symbol of hope. Years passed, and the two became inseparable. Then one winter evening, a powerful snowstorm swept across the mountains. Ignoring the worsening weather, 12-year-old Hana went searching for her family's missing goat. But the storm became fierce. The trails disappeared beneath thick snow. Soon, Hana realized she was lost. As darkness fell, panic set in. The villagers searched through the freezing night. But no one could find her. Meanwhile, something unexpected happened. Kage suddenly broke free from his stable. Despite his age and weak body, he pushed through the deep snow and disappeared into the storm. Hour after hour, the old horse struggled through the blizzard. Snow covered his back. His injured leg shook with every step. Still, he kept moving. Deep in the mountains, Kage finally found Hana. She was curled beneath a tree, exhausted and nearly unconscious from the cold. When she saw him, tears filled her eyes. "Kage," she whispered. The old horse moved beside her and used his body to shield her from the freezing wind. All night long, he remained there, protecting her, keeping her alive. At sunrise, rescuers finally discovered them. Hana was rushed to safety. Doctors later said that without Kage's warmth, she might not have survived the night. But the storm had pushed Kage beyond his limits. His aging body had given everything it had. A few days later, he became too weak to stand. Hana stayed beside him every day. She brushed his coat, fed him by hand, and thanked him for saving her life. Then one peaceful spring morning, as cherry blossoms drifted through the air, she rested her head against his neck. "Thank you for saving me," she whispered. Kage looked at her one final time, then gently closed his eyes and peacefully slipped away. The entire village mourned the old horse. Years later, Hana became a veterinarian dedicated to rescuing neglected animals. Whenever people asked what inspired her, she always told them about Kage, the old horse everyone had forgotten. The old horse who healed a broken little girl. And the old horse who gave everything he had to save her life. True love is not measured by strength, wealth, or words. It is measured by loyalty, sacrifice, and the courage to stay beside someone during their darkest moments. A single act of kindness can change a life forever, and the love we give often returns when we need it most. If you had the chance to save someone you love, knowing it might cost you everything, would you do it? Why or why not?